Om Saram, this is Venkatpalstasa.com. Today I wanted to help devotees who wanted to find a solution for the ill effects they are experiencing in their life because of the planet Rahu and Ketu. I believe in astrology, but at the same time, I don't worry too much about what is happening uh, about my fate. Okay, so what is in your horoscope is your fate, you cannot do much about it. So what I try to do is take the path of devotion. So this is the path of devotion which I wanted to spread among everyone. So the path of devotion, it could be a guru, it could be a goddess you love, it could be a god you love. So by worshipping them, by surrendering to them, you can certainly reduce the ill effects of, if not completely get rid of it, at least reduce the ill effects of Rahu and Ketu. So the first thing I'm going to take up is worship, devotion on Guru. So this is the easiest method of getting rid of ill effects of Rahu and Ketu. For example, I am not promoting Sai Baba of Shirdi here. You can worship any ancient saint. Sripada Srivallabha, Narasimha Saraswati, Swami Samartha, any avatar of Lord Dattatreya, but please humbly requesting you, do not go behind any modern gurus at all. I'm speaking about only ancient Indian saints. Okay. When it comes to me personally, I worship Shirdi Sai Baba and I always chant his name. I keep chanting his holy name, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram. Like that, I read the Satcharitra, that is the holy book of Sai. So what is this is for Sai devotees? When you keep remembering your Guru's name, when you keep chanting your Guru's name, you will certainly get rid of the ill effects of Rahu and Ketu. So this is for people who are devotees of Sai. What if you are not a devotee of Sai or you have any other Guru? If you have any other Guru, please, if it is an ancient Guru, that is the most important thing. Worship him if there is any mantra for him, or if you simply take his holy name and remember him, surely the Guru will help you. And number two, so this is for everyone who wants to get rid of. Some people will never have any Guru in their life. So for them, I have a very humble request: worship Lord Ganesha and Goddess Durga. Why Lord Ganesha? Because Rahu and Ketu creates many different forms of ill effects. So how do we understand? You will be suffering in your life because of friendship. Your close friends might cheat you. You will be suffering in life because of bad relationship. Your girlfriend, boyfriend, your husband and wife, they might hurt you. They might keep, arguing with you. They won't live in harmony with you. You'll be separated from them, but you cannot forget them. So all these painful experiences, one after another breakup, you will feel why you are facing so many painful experiences in relationship. That is the effect of Rahu and Ketu. And you might also have your own desire for fame, desire for money, desire for greed, everything. And this desire itself is because of the influence of Rahu and Ketu. So to get rid of all these desires, to make sure that you don't have any obstacles in your studies and your career, you lead a peaceful family life, you can worship very beautifully with humble devotion. You can worship Lord Ganesha and Goddess Durga. So Lord Ganesha is the king of breaking all the obstacles in your life. Let's say you have obstacles in studies, obstacles in your career, obstacles in your relationship. Lord Ganesha will break that and bless you with a peaceful life. Number one. And number two, worshipping Goddess Durga. Goddess Durga is the queen in um, fighting the evils. So, what are the evils? External and internal. Internal evils are your own greed, your lust, your desires, your anger. So, these nature in you, these characteristics in you, when you worship Goddess Durga or any goddess for that matter, but especially when you worship Goddess Durga, these things will start to go away from you. These bad nature in you. And external evils, like any kind of bad relationship or bad friends, or maybe you are working in an organization which you don't like, you want to come out of it, surely Goddess Durga will help you. So this is all I have to say. Do not worry much about the influence of Rahu and Ketu. I have suffered all my life because of that, but I know my devotion on Sai has helped me. My devotion on Goddess Durga and Lord Ganesha has helped me. I will tell you a very good example. Before many years, probably in 1999, there is a very beautiful temple called Kapalishwara Temple in Chennai. So these days, even men are lighting lamps in temple in crowd. But those days, mostly women will light lamps in the temple. My father took me to the Kapalishwara temple in Chennai, in Mylapore, and inside the Kapalishwara Sannidhi, there is this goddess Durga statue, very beautiful, powerful Durga. And my father took me there. We cut a lemon and made into two halves, twisted it, and inside that we poured ghee and we lit a lemon lamp. So that was my first lemon lamp I lit back in 1999. Until now, in our home we are lighting lemon lamps. So this is all I have to say. Do not worry much about the bad influence of the planets. Instead of that, take time to recite arati of the gods or goddess you love. Remember their Purana, for example, if you are a Sai devotee, you can read the incidents in Sai's lifetime. So these things will really help you. So I am going to take you in the path of devotion. All I say is go in the path of light, your life will be good. So this is all I have to say. But if you want me to explain in detail, there is an article which I wrote many years back, probably in 2011. I'm just going to read it out for you. So this is Goddess Durga, beautiful Durga. So I will read the article for you. Worship Goddess Durga and Lord Ganesha, remedy for Rahu and Ketu in life. Goddess Durga, Lord Ganesha and Guru's blessings are a remedy for Lord Rahu and Ketu bad effects in our life. Sairam friends, Lord Ganesha and Sainath must bless and guide me to write this article when I was really worried as my mom had some breathing problems since last night. So it was, my mother had some breathing problem back when in 2011 when I wrote this article. She still has health issues, but God's grace, she is fine. She's feeling much better now, and I wish we all take the path of devotion for a better life. So this is Goddess Durga in our local temple, and one of this uncle and his son took these photographs. So Goddess Durga with various alankaram, various beautiful alankaram you can see in this article. Okay. I realize many people will be benefited in this article if this article acts as a spark to make them take the path of devotion to Lord Ganesha, Shirdi Sai Baba and Goddess Durga. So try to focus on the remedy of Lord Rahu, Ketu influences in life. This is Goddess Durga in the form of Goddess Meenakshi Amman of Madurai. Devotion to Goddess Durga lighting lemon lamps. Devotion to Goddess Durga wards off all dangers and evils from our house, family, and body. The reason why lemon lamps are lit in temples in the house during the Rahu Kal is to ward off influence of Lord Rahu. But some people will not light lemon lamps, so it is your own personal decision. So that auspicious you can light these days, you cannot wait for the specific time, but if you are free at home, you can always choose this timing. Friday 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. morning hours, Sunday 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. evening hours is the right time to light the lemon lamps. But don't be very specific about it. Only request I say is when you are lighting the lamps, stay at home until the lamp is put off, just for safety reasons. Okay. If you can't light the lemon lamps, light ordinary lamps with oil or ghee. If not on the above time, at least light any time in the morning or evening on any days. So this is a lemon lamp puja which I created in Star Sai many years back. I used to light lemon lamps. I keep Sai in the center, and I used to worship him. The same way in the temple or at home also, you can light lemon lamps like this beautifully, and you can worship Goddess Durga. Some understanding from my experience. Friends, I'm an ordinary devotee and not an expert, but just to help devotees understand the effects of Rahu and Ketu, let me clarify what I read from few astrology articles. Rahu and Ketu are responsible for breath, inhaling and exhaling respectively. So people who have asthma, respiratory problems, or problems in left side of the body, like left eyes to left leg, must worship Goddess Durga by listening to Durga Chalisa, or if possible, light lemon lamps on Friday and Sunday in a safe place. Ketu represents the anal part of the body. People who have problems in the kidney, reproductive organs, problems in pregnancy, etc., can worship Lord Ganesha and Goddess Durga. I myself have some problems, and my father also recently had a prostate surgery. So I realized I must spread devotion on Shirdi Sai Baba and Goddess Durga. So this is another beautiful decoration of Durga, Alankaram of Durga. Rahu and Ketu effects on career, business, and bad company. Bad company in the sense bad friendship. Many are There are many problems in career, business, husband, wife, children, and among friends if Rahu and Ketu are placed in few positions in our horoscope. Note, I'm not an astrologer, so no questions about it. My goal is to show ways to take the path of devotion along with other aspects of hard work, honesty, truthfulness, humanity, etc. So, path of devotion is fine. At the same time, you must be pure, honest, truthful, and be human. When it comes to career, I suffered a lot with lots of disappointments, setbacks for years, which gave birth to Starsai.com in 2004. Some people grow in life to great heights and suddenly fall down from their status. It's like a snake waiting to harm us and pull us down. Devotion to Guru or any of Dattatreya avatar can surely help us. Did you understand what I mean? Rahu is a planet, it's like a snake, right? So you'll be in a very good position, very good status. Your relationship will be very good. But suddenly, as if a snake has bitten you, you will immediately fall down. You will be studying well, you will not study well. You will be in a good position in job, you will fall down. Your business will be doing very well, it will fall down. At same way, your relationships will be very nice. You will lose all the harmony and peace in the family. So these are the effects of Rahu and Ketu. So for that, when it comes to Dattatreya avatar, these are the few remedies which I have provided. The greatest, easiest thing I will request you to do is worship Shirdi Sai Baba. Regular reading of Sai Satcharita by Hemant Mant will make our life good, as all the Guru wards of dangers and bad influences of any planets. Some people lose jobs, have obstacles in studies and workplace, business, etc. These two can be effects of the bad effects of Rahu and Ketu. Ragu and Ketu effects on relationship, especially bad friends. Ragu and Ketu can also bring bad companies, like people who are good friends suddenly behave meany to us and even cheat us. Try not to get into bad habits and use your self-control and determination to give up any bad habits. Bad habits. Be with people who speak the truth and accept you for what you are. Please forgive me if the above facts are wrong. I read in an article on the net and also experienced myself. My left eye suddenly got pain while I was okay. This is something I wrote on that day. So let us move on. So what I basically want to say is, be very careful about whom you choose as friends. Ragu and Ketu can also do good to you. Trust me, no planets are bad. They just do their duty based on the good and bad deeds of yourself in the previous several births and your ancestors, parents, grandparents, and their parents, etc. Some people have beneficial Ragu and Ketu and they flourish in life and live happily. Whatever bad effects in their career and health issues I wrote may be due to some other reasons also. So let's not blame Ragu and Ketu for everything bad on us. My goal is to simply help devotees forget bad effects and request Durga to do good to us. This is another beautiful, the vegetable alankaram of Goddess Durga. So this is another thing. Many people have a doubt whether lemon lamps can be lit in the house or not. I humbly request you, if you are interested, you light. Otherwise, light any other lamp or please don't light. It is up, but just make sure that you are in a safe place when you light lamps. So I will read it out. I will explain how to make a lemon lamp for people who have not done it. If your parents or elders are not willing to light a lemon lamp in the house, don't ask me if you can. It's your personal decision. I wonder why people say this. but some feel only in temples lemon lamps should be lit. So I've clearly explained in this article how to light a lemon lamp. You can search on the internet on starsci.com to learn more about it, or write to me. This is another beautiful alankaram of goddess Durga in the form of Saraswati. So to make a lemon lamp, it's very simple. Take a lemon, cut it into two half, peel off, invert it, peel off, take off the juice, and pour ghee or till oil, the castor and the till oil inside it, and use 2 weeks and light the lemon lamps. But make sure it is in a safe place. Okay. There is a song called Aigiri Nandari, which I like to listen, which I wish you should listen. You can also listen to any other Durga Chalisa. And my most beautiful request is for people who have time. If you have time, at least 40-45 minutes every day. I've also given you a download link for Durga Sahasranamam. You can always, the 1,000 holy names of Goddess Durga, which is really auspicious. I've given, if you just have to search for Star Sai and Durga Sahasranamam. If it is not there, you ask me, I will give you the link to download the Durga Sahasranamam, the 1,000 holy names of Goddess Durga. It is really auspicious. If you can download and listen to it, it is really great. If you can also, uh, recite it. Now, coming back to Mother Durga, Goddess Durga, I have had many experiences with Goddess Durga. One of them is Goddess will at least help give you a hint on whom to trust and whom not to trust. Number one, you will have a very good friend and you will realize, okay, they are not right for you at the right time, at the right point. You will get an understanding, okay, this is not true. They are not really good for us. So we should keep away from them. And I can happily say that I don't have any bad habits. And probably that is because of my devotion on Goddess Durga. And number three, yes, I had many painful relationship experiences in the past. That is karmic. That is because I used to think, okay, we never know what sin we did. But eventually, what I try to do is, apart from worshipping Lord Ganesha, Goddess Durga, and Baba and Sai Baba, is that I try to do whatever good I could possibly do. For example, if I go to any ancient temples or something like that, I used to buy saris and all and give to any poor woman. This is something anyone will do. But on otherwise, in your work, uh, in your when you are going traveling somewhere, if you get any small opportunity to do any good deed, please do it. So this is what I wanted to say. Take the path of devotion, take the path of devotion, take the path of devotion. Do not worry. Maybe some astrologers will be, what astrologers say is truth. There might be ill effects of Rahu and Ketu in your life. But if you keep your mind pure, if you are alert, if you are conscious of what you are doing, if you take decisions clearly without greed, lust, and anger, your life will be good. Your life will be good, and your life certainly will be good. I want you to take the path of devotion. Om Sai Ram, 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 Om Sai Ram.